Hey guys, I think we're all live. I think everything's going okay. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. But today I thought I'd build this Batman 4+ set. That's what you all came for, wasn't it? No? Okay. We'll do the Ninjago one then instead. But before that, I thought I would introduce... Actually, no, he's doing something in the background, so I won't introduce him yet. Are you ready now? He's got his headphones on. Okay, so I thought I'd introduce one of my guests. Some of them are running a bit late, but the first one is obviously the one and only Generic Stud. You all right, mate?
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm here.
So just having a quick look at the chat. There's Cab Brick Studios. Hey, mate, how's it going? Sean's Lego channel. Jar Bricks is in the house. Brick Clicker's there for some reason. Lego Paul, Brick. Lots of people. Leopard Destroyer. Hey, mate, how's it going? John says, I prefer you to build the Batman set with Ninjago. Well, you obviously just want some banter. So I will, if I have time, right, at the end of this stream, because this isn't a big set, I will build this as well, just to show you guys my ultimate building skills with a 4+ set. But I think Generics has been waiting for me to do this one for absolute ages because
yeah, it's been all I've been thinking about. I just cannot sleep with knowing you haven't built that set yet, Chris. It's just
even though none of them know how to play the game or anything.
No, I might go and grab the box
as well.
I'm gonna grab the box and just get the instructions for the game.
Yeah, so we get a QR code to the stuff. Hey, Woodshop Teacher, how's it going, mate? Lots of people in the thing. So I'll get this open. I mean, this is going to be an hour and a half stream, as always, on a Wednesday. But yeah, this one's only a 25 quid set. So I don't know how many pieces it is. I don't think it's that many. But I more wanted to take a look at this whole new Ninjago stuff because the only other Ninjago set I've ever bought is actually these things, which I got all three of them. They're on a deal on Amazon. They're pretty cool. So I kind of saw this and was like, okay, this is completely different. It's a completely different style. So just thought it's really, really weird. So this is obviously, I don't even know what this is. I'm guessing this is to show you how it's all set up. Oh, this is the terrible board game that comes on a really, what's basically a magazine. So I'm guessing this is what you were on about, how terrible the magazine paper is for the set. It's pretty bad. The book looks nice. Oh, and this is the cool dice. This is quite cool. I'm gonna put you on the smaller screen. There you go. I'll put me on the bigger screen. This is the cooler dice. I don't know how the hell you play this, but I'm sure maybe the QR code will work today.
I think it is starting to work. I've seen other people get it to work, so I'm gonna have another go. And I don't know. I could share you the link for it. You could pop it on a screen share or something. I don't know.
Fair enough. I will stick because you're on. I'll stick the names on at the bottom. I'll move my little character. We've got some new people in. Mrs. Bricken is stalking me again on here. Hi, Atiz is live. How's it going? Hi, Titanium. Hi, Peter. Lots of people in the chat. So good. So, we're getting one of those ugly, large, the rock. What are they called? Lobs, are they or something?
Oh, that big ugly rock piece.
Isn't it? Yeah, big ugly rock piece. Yeah. It's really sad when I have to search for that on Brickroom. Oh yes. There's only like 5 stickers in this whole set.
Oh,
I
need to find my sticker sheet from this set. It was nuts. I had so many. Oh. I'm gonna try and scan this QR code now and see if we can get it to work.
Okay.
Oh, something's working.
So we're pro Ninjago. No Monkey Kid here on this channel.
But that's why Brick Clicker is on.
Here on this channel. It's all Ninjago.
I'm gonna disown you, Chris. Oh, I don't even have Wi-Fi on. That's probably why it wasn't working.
Yeah, that might not help.
Yeah. Alright. Hello, Titanium. Titanium J is a big Ninjago fan.
The generic base plate apparently is just here for you, mate.
What can I say?
Dragon's on. How's it going? Oh, London Brick's on. You alright, mate? How's it going, mate? How's it going?
Hello.
Lots of people. Generic base plate. Why not here for me? What's wrong with me? I'm pro 2 generic, and you're so ungeneric that you're generic.
Yeah. Look, it's still not working. This set's been out for like nearly a month.
Do you know what? I know that I've been looking at the new Mario sets today, like going through all Just Do Good stuff, and they don't have any instructions with them. They're all on the app. Yeah. So it's like if the app doesn't work when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
That could be quite. Hey, Gabe, how's it going? Loads of people. So, are you all in the chat because you want to hate on Ninjago, or are you genuinely interested in the set, or do you just love me and generic stuff? Because I'm kind of I'm not too sure. Generic base plate said he's not base plating it. Ah.
I don't really quite get that pun. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get the joke.
Because obviously you're generic stored, so he's base plate, and I'm bricking it, so we base plate.
Got you.
Yeah,
That's cool. I want to see if I can find. Why don't they just put the link on here instead of making me scan a QR code?
No idea.
Let's see if I can find it. Ninjago game 2020.
It's really neat. You have to put a stud on the bottom of this.
So it does. You do put a stud on it. It's a 1x1 gold stud.
Yeah, but like I would have thought it might have been like a, like a needle piece or something instead of it being just a stud.
I agree. It was a bit strange, but I don't even know if these are meant to like actually spin like they normally do, or if it's just like a throw the dice kind of thing.
Yeah. So there we go. Oh, there's his legs. So these have got really cool like holder and stuff on, haven't they? Like sidearms things.
Oh yeah, they're very cool.
I like these.
Which minifigures did you get? Is it Jay, Nia, and?
Well, you're gonna have to tell me. I don't know. I'm just gonna say blue Power Ranger, red Power Ranger.
Kai comes in the expensive sets, and Zane, I think.
I'll finish building this one, and then you can say to everyone who it is because I have no idea. But I watched the episode last night with the which one was it last night? They just got the first knife or whatever it is, the dagger.
Fang blade.
Yeah, Fang blade. That's it. Yeah, they just got the first one.
I need to rewatch the first series.
Yeah, so I think I'm near the end of series 1, aren't I? Would that be right or?
Ish. I mean, there's still quite an episode. Yeah, I don't know.
I think last night was like number 9 or something. I'm trying to watch one a night just to kind of slowly get through them. I watched that followed by South Park, so it's a bit of a weird combination. Oh yeah,
I'm sure you went back to Ninjago waiting for some like innuendos from like Nia or something. You're like, oh, this isn't quite as funny.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. Right. Okay, so this is the first dude. So I'm guessing he's always blue. So.
Oh, nice. Bit of J up there.
So what is that? J. Yeah, J. Okay, that's J apparently. And then the next one's a green one. So weirdly, I thought when I saw the magazine that Greg had the other day on his channel, right?
Yeah.
The free minifig was like black, but I'm pretty sure it's the girl who is the samurai. Does she change her like costume then later on?
Well, no spoilers here, but you're gonna have to wait till Possession. I think it's Possession. You're gonna have to wait till that, which is like season. Correct me if I'm wrong, Titanium, but I think it's season 5.
Oh, I can't wait too many seasons to watch.
You're gonna catch up. I had a dark age for like 2 years, and in that time they released like 20,000 seasons of Ninjago. So it's like,
I've seen the movie, so that kind of spoils a lot of it anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Zane being a robot is like, and that was a huge reveal.
The movie was that bad that I kind of forgot that was in it.
Oh yeah, they ruined. It was a bad film. I mean, it wasn't a bad film, but they could have done so much more.
Okay, so there's the green one. See you later, woodshop teacher. No worries, mate.
I put the wrong. So mine comes with a gold shield. My Lloyd came with a gold shield.
So they are different minifigs then, but like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check that I've built him right, if that makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure it's gold. I don't have any silver shields.
Alfred Rick's on. You right, mate? How's it going? I'm gonna start pulling people up. How's it going, mate?
No, I've just built it wrong. Never mind.
Oh yeah. So yeah, and now next I've got like an orc to build as well. So I don't know where the orc comes into. I'm guessing you don't know where the orc comes into it because he's got to be new for this.
Yeah. I saw the trailer today that Titanium J sent in the Discord server, which, by the way, you should join the Discord server if you haven't already.
I already watched that trailer before. I hadn't realized it was new. I'd already watched it.
It's a pretty interesting trailer, and it looks exciting. So it's good. We'll probably have to wait about 5 months in the UK for it to be released, but
maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Right, and this is the orc dude. He looks badass. He just looks like World of Warcraft, to be honest. Like, he doesn't even look like. Yeah. So, yo, people, Sloth in the house. How's it going, mate?
Hello.
Just ordered some sets today. Wicked. Oh. New Fortnite, apparently. What's? Oh, I think it was like an event on Fortnite the other night, wasn't it?
Right.
I'm not new to Fortnite. Sorry. I get owned on it too easily. I didn't realize for the first 4 hours that you could pick up a gun. So yeah, that's how bad I am. No, I'm not that bad, but yeah, I'm not that good either.
Trying to figure this out.
The only one is the Nintendo Switch because everyone's bad on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So if I feel like I'm getting my ass owned to me on PC, I just go onto Nintendo Switch and just beat some people on that one.
Titanium J, 52 says that the god, what's it called? The orc dude is named Mert, and I've got my box here.
Mert.
So the little goblin guy that you've got is called Ginkle, which is an interesting name. They got some pretty decent names.
I wouldn't call Ginkle a good name.
No, I mean it's just a name really. It's not a particularly interesting one.
It's weird though, because like the Monkey Kid cat guys, all the what do they call them? Robots, clones, whatever. They've all got names in the boxes, but they hadn't named them in the 2 first episodes. So quite interesting. That yeah,
they have that in like a lot of Ninjago seasons. So they have like 2 villains that are kind of like the comic relief of the thing.
Yeah,
and so they name those characters in the different waves because I'm trying to collect all the season 4 sets, and they have like their different names. Like I want to say like Chompa or something. They like name them. It's pretty cool.
So this I think it's like the heart thing that you get that you're supposed to use in the game, aren't you? Like you take the hearts off and stuff, which is pretty cool. Oh, so Titanium says that his Destiny bounty is coming today. I thought that was one you wanted to get, wasn't it?
Oh yes, I'm excited. I'm going to wait for it to go down in price though, because it is quite expensive.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, London Bridge Brick said I think they're on about foxes for some reason.
Oh.
House the other day, which is pretty weird. So yeah, Turner Garage from 2016. No, the Tuner Garage. No, I've got the new Tuning Garage, but not the older one. It's long. Sean said he's watched 1 episode in Ninjago. It was boring. Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't grown up with it, it's hard to get into it, I suppose.
I'm only watching it because I feel as part of the community, I've got to know as much about Lego as possible.
Oh yeah, and
it's something that I never ever watched. So I'm just trying to kind of. I mean, I don't think I can go as far as to watch what was that other thing that the Bricklicker absolutely loves? The not Lego related. What is it called? The Get Up or something?
The Next Step.
The Next Step. I can't watch that.
I'm not watching. That's not Lego. If you watch anything other than Lego, Chris, then you're just wasting your time. Because if you're watching a Lego film, it's just research for your hobby or your business. Quotation mark. It's like a business expense.
Business expense. It's just all on the. So is that like basically it's work then when I'm watching anything Lego? It's considered work. Right, that's fair enough.
It's reasonable.
That is fair. So I don't know what I'm building. This actually reminds me of like the new Mario kind of things. This little.
Yeah.
I hadn't realized that the new Mario sets, they're actually new pieces, you know, the rounded. They're actually completely new set like styles, which is pretty amazing. I mean, I was so surprised that I'm actually really, really pumped for the new Mario sets. I really like the blind bag ideas. I'm kind of all in with it, I think, which is a bit weird because I really wanted the minifigs, but I kind of see where they're going with it now, and I don't mind too much. So
yeah,
that's probably not what everyone agrees. I think you want minifigs, don't you? You're more of a minifig person.
I do, but I think they'll wait for. They don't want them to both be competing with each other, like the electronics and the minifigures. So they'll probably hold off for minifigures.
Yeah, they don't want to cannibalize their own stuff, which I kind of get. Makes a little bit of sense. But,
like if there was minifigures, nobody would buy the other stuff. Even if the other stuff was released after, like the electronic stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it a chance. They wouldn't have a chance. Whereas I think people will now give it a chance and then maybe actually prefer it.
Yeah.
But obviously, if people never have a go of it, it's a bit like Hidden Side, isn't it? Like I think a lot of people never try the app. They just buy the sets if they like them, but never give the actual app a go. So, which is a bit sad because I absolutely love the app. I think the app's amazing. I wonder if anyone in the chat's actually gonna ever play the Hidden Side app. Like I think the Hidden Side app's absolutely amazing. So
the Nexo Knights app was really good. I used to play that. That is an underrated game. I used to love playing that because you used to be able to scan the shields for Nexo Knights. And that's cool.
With that, so Lego Pugs asked this question: why didn't you and Soul just do a single screen? You could have done one screen with 6 people because there's 2 people here and 4 in the other. Well, for one thing, okay, so Lego Porg, right? For my channel, I'm just going to say this now. Wednesday has always been my live stream night, and I'm not saying that like I own the live stream, but it's just something I do for all my kind of people that watch my channel. And I don't want to have lots of people on the stream. I like the little chats. Me, Genetics, the Brick Clicker, Rogue. We have more of a personal. This is more of a personal like chill, because on the weekends we then have London Bridge Calling. I'm in the streams with Brick Hive, and there's just so many big streams going on. So this isn't that. I don't really care if there's loads of people watching this or not. This is just for the fans that have been watching me since I was on like 100 subs that kind of want to get involved and just see what we're doing and what's kind of going on. So that's why, really, because I think if you start adding more and more people to the stream, it just gets a bit messy, and then there's too many conversations going on, whereas we're kind of just enjoying talking about Ninjago. So like that's what we're kind of into. But I mean, like I said, by all means, go and watch other people. Like that's the whole point of this community. There's so many of us. There's like, what, about 100 UK YouTubers, Generics did? There's always someone streaming at the same time. It's just the way it's going to go, sadly. But yeah, that's my 2 cents anyway. But yeah, oh, there you go. Sam Masters, well said, mate. There you go. People, because like, if you want to do that, just go watch Jang Bricks. He has millions of people watching the stream, and no one ever listens to the comments. So it's just a different kind of stream. But anyway, going back to what people were saying.
So I think I've sort of got this a bit figured out, the game, from the instructions slightly. Okay. So my 2 cents is, so you roll the dice, which is this. If you land, depending on how many like different buttons you land on. So say I landed on 2, which is that one. Oh, yeah, like the one from the top.
The diamond.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then, so say I landed on 2, then the minifigure moves like 2 of the little 1x2 or the 2x2 pieces. I'll try.
And I've only built like this, mate.
I'll try and use mine. So like these pieces here, like the 1x2s with the 2 studs on the top.
Stickers. I've only got like 5 moves on mine.
I don't think it's the stickers. I think it's just any of them, like any of the normal 1x2 or the 2x2s with the studs on them.
Okay.
So then this is where it gets a bit weird, but I think if you land.
Sorry, people are saying here because of not all Star Wars. Yeah, that's another thing. Star Wars we're not talking Star Wars at the moment until Rogue might change that.
So I think if you land on a skull 2x2, like with the skull sticker on it, then you have to fight an enemy, and then with the enemy you have to roll the dice again, and if you get a skull on the dice, then you die. But if you get a heart, then you win. It's the most.
You die or you lose one of the hearts.
You lose one of the hearts, I guess. This is so over.
No, I wasn't getting mad. I was just like explaining, because we just have to explain it all the time. So I just wanted to like explain it on the stream instead of chat. That was all. But yeah, I'm not angry, not at all. Like I said, I get people like more doing the big thing. And they're tossing people out in the town.
Sorry, guys. I just drank too much milk today. I can't help myself. What was that? I think someone's mowing that lawn.
So Brickley said here, the hidden sign app would be good if you could actually run it on your phone. I don't know that, because it runs okay on my phone, and so I don't know how the app. That isn't good really, because usually children do have lower end phones, don't they? So that might be one of the reasons why it's not doing so well. Then I hadn't realised that. Which is a little bit annoying. But we got Wax Bricks in the house. You right, mate? How's it going? Haven't seen you on the streams before.
So yeah, I think that they are your lives.
Yeah. City Bricks as well. Hey mate, how's it going? He's a good commenter on my videos. Always helpful. So this board game then.
Yeah.
I think like all the kind of pieces you're supposed to walk on, or do you have to get all the sets to kind of have a good game of it?
I don't know, because it has set numbers in the corners, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, it's really not very well explained, and the fact that the QR code on mine at least isn't working.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I feel like I should be able to just Google how to play it, and then it comes up, but it's just there's nothing there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just such a weird such a weird thing that, I mean. When the Series 19 minifigs came out, they had on their thing, they said, click here for a box. You clicked on it and it just went to a 101. So they're not very good with their like app kind of, trying to sort things out. It's a bit messy, I think.
This is I'd say it's a pretty big part of the game, considering like everywhere that this is like, they're talking about it, they say expand the game or play with your friends. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know how to play it. What do we need to do?
So obviously it's already died. Bricklicker was right. It's so dead that they've just like given up on it. They haven't even in the app. That's what it is.
There's no point in trying to.
Yeah, they're like, nah, it's done. Done. No one's gonna buy it. Or they think that only the super, super clever people buy it and they'll just figure it out. Maybe that's it.
I mean, I don't even think that some like historians could figure out these like Egyptian artifacts. How's anybody supposed to understand this?
Oh dear.
So Titanium J52 says that he's thinking of ordering the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon, the Kai Fighter, and maybe the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon 2, which is interesting. The Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon I would recommend. The Kai Fighter is amazing compared to the 2013 one. Is it 2014, I think, maybe? I saw a comparison from Bricks by Mind, and it is like twice the size of the old one. It's awesome.
Wow.
So, yeah, I definitely would get that one.
So someone mentioned in my video earlier, and if you're in the chat, I could really apologize because I've got quite a few messages today on my haul saying that they bought the dragon, the new dragon skeleton thing. And apparently that comes with parts of it as well. Like actually comes with parts of it.
I think it does. I've got my box here. I can have a little look. That's the one annoying thing is like I'm a collector at heart. So if I want to play the game, I have to get
all
the
of
set.
it.
Yeah, because if it has like even a tiniest little bit, I still have to get it, which is annoying.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of where I'm at with the Mario stuff because there's so much of it. It's like you've got to be all in or not. Like you've literally got to get all of them or just none of them. Like it's just like. I don't know.
I saw on Beyond the Brick they were using the app and there's like a scoreboard that's already running. The scoreboard and everything, the app is already running for the people that have it.
Wow.
So they can. I still don't really know how it works even after all of the reviews and stuff. But
Oh, you mean the Mario ones?
Yeah.
So I think what it is that you have like a timer on the character and you basically just do stuff to get coins based on the timer. So like, I think that's how it kind of works, but I don't think it's going to be this like completely revolutionary game that like, it's not going to be like, but I think it's just kind of cool. And yeah, I meant to make sure the stick is the right one. So yeah, I'd be interested to know how many people in the chat like are actually interested in the Mario stuff. So let's have a quick look. It's a marketing tactic for getting all the sets. Yeah, we know. We just really,
I mean, I want all of the sets anyway, so I'm quite lucky.
So Titanium says he couldn't care less about the board game, just loves the builds. May just leave the stickers for the game portion when I get the sets. Fair enough.
I quite like them because they've got like little cracks in them, which I think look quite cool. And I wonder if the show is gonna like kind of like Prime Empire. It's gonna be like they get sucked into a board game, maybe. It'd be pretty cool.
There's the freedom in being broken, only being able to score on second answer. Hey, that's pretty cool then, man. You make stuff out of like this is just awesome. And eBay yesterday got the best order ever. Got the Series 1 CMF series yesterday on eBay. So eBay's great.
When's that coming?
Yes, Sean loves the Super Mario sets. So he's going to be up on all those videos when they get made. People saying the Mario music stuck in their head now. Yeah, I love them. I think looking at it as well, apparently depending on which set you get, it actually plays different Super Mario music from different like games.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is pretty damn cool. Like that's pretty epic, to be honest. I mean, like I don't know. Do you like Mario, or are you not really?
Well, I mained him in Smash Bros for a bit, but other than that, I don't really have any experience with Mario.
Best character in the old Smash Bros, mate. It's the best character.
Well, like Falcon or Fox.
Nah, it's all about Mario because Mario just looks so funny.
Which Smash?
You just smash him with a fat plumber, and the cake moves the best as well. When someone goes to smash you, and you just cake them, and they turn around and just fall to the death.
To be fair, he is fun. Smash Bros. If you're thinking about getting a game on your Switch, get Smash Bros.
How's it going? Yeah, that's another thing.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
The packaging can be a real issue. But I think I've seen people that have had issues with that on Bricklink as well. To be honest, so yeah, it's just one of those things. Packaging in general. I mean, Amazon have been terrible recently, but you can kind of forgive them for obviously all the amount of stuff they've got, and they are usually pretty good with refunds and stuff. I haven't actually messaged them about my massive hole in the side of my tie dagger.
I think so. I'm getting the set that I'm getting from eBay at least. It's not like a boxed set, so I'm not going to be too annoyed if the box is damaged because it's just parts in a bag in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like,
As long as the parts are okay and survive.
oh yeah, if they're not lost, then I'm going to be fine. But the eBay always seems to be on the seller's side with like different things, which is good in some cases. But so I mean, you're pretty well protected with eBay and Bricklink for that matter as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, with eBay, as long as you pay on PayPal, you're pretty much like credit card protected, aren't you? So
yeah,
you can't really go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I'm making here. This looks more and more like a Mario set than it does a. I think steps up to it, isn't it, or something?
Yeah.
So that's what's going on in the chat. I'm ignoring you guys. Sorry. So with this Ninjago board game, I feel like you could do what you can do with the Lego Ludo one. Break it up, resulting in In fact, I might have actually done that exact thing in one of my coming Lego hauls.
I'm excited.
Not really. I just bought the Ludo game.
Right.
So my partner wanted me to put in a garage, but I wasn't prepared to invest in $100 in the new tuner workshops. Yeah, because we got ours on offer. I think mine was 60 quid or something. It does go down in price, but it is still quite pricey. Okay. I think it's now gone funny on the chat. Sorry. Generic Storage will have some free hairs with your order. That's nice.
I'm really worried now. Who have you been ordering off Lego Fan UK? What kind of people? It's a big clump of hair.
So Titanium said, based on the trailer, I don't think the ninja will be sucked into a board game. It more looks like they're traveling to an area we just haven't seen. Yes, it might be just like they're trying to use the D&D kind of thing maybe with it.
There's a lot of theories going around that the Agile Skull Sorcerer is, I don't know if you've not got to this point yet, but Klaus, he's from season 4.
Klaus, that's a character from Final Fantasy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, they've done a crossover. It's
okay. Wow, people are getting some really good stuff on eBay. Got a Lego City Ferry for 20 quid that came with 2 free minifigs and loads of free. Wow, awesome. And I don't know whether Lego fans because he is sick on ferries or just in general.
This dream I've had it.
He said he got his sets from a Wookiee. Bricking it. What would you like to see Lego Mock Cosmos? So I actually commented on your Instagram, mate, and I said Mose Eisley. That was the one that I put because I am a massive fan of Mose Eisley. When everyone ever asks about the UCS, what we want to see, I want to see a UCS Mose Eisley, definitely. People being sick after eating their packages, opening their packages and eating them.
Well, I don't know what you do with your packages, Chris.
I just eat them. Oh, what you want about? You've done videos of eating bricks. So
I've moved past that adolescent stage of my life.
Aliens may have had it's possible the sorcerer is Klaus.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Because the head is different, but it's giving me Klaus vibes. I don't know.
Klaus vibes.
It would be a pretty cool tie-in, but I don't think that they're not that dedicated to the story as much as selling toys, so I don't know.
Right.
Like tie it into other stuff. But,
mate, fair enough.
Yeah. I wish we got a Cyrus Borg minifigure. See, I'm talking about these people, you haven't even met them, and they're in like season 3. I'm like, oh.
Met them?
Yeah, you haven't, yeah.
Met them.
Personally. Have them
around for dinner. Haven't scored their cuisine on Come Dine With Me yet. Do you remember Come Dine With Me? Do they still do that?
I think so, they do. Come Dine With Me is a great show. I love it. There's so much drama.
Oh, that's great. I just love the ones that like order from the takeaway down the road and have it delivered. That's the best. Like secretly
like a Mrs. Doubtfire moment.
Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, I've got to stick stickers on now apparently. And a spider. Okay. See, I'm not enjoying the set, to be honest, because it's giving me very much Star Wars dark bluish grey vibes. I don't like dark blue. I'm sick of dark bluish grey. I've had enough sets of dark bluish grey. But I'll forgive you. Forgive you this once for it.
Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me.
It's all right. I am quite excited to play the game, though. I hope it's actually quite good.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Chris. I'm not going to lie. I can't. Based on the initial startup, with like...
Based on the fact that they haven't even bothered to tell us
how
to play it.
That's pretty rubbish, though. Oh, that's an interesting theory from Titanium J. I had not thought about that.
Come Fly With Me is a great show. I haven't seen that one. Come Dine With Me is pretty good though. For you, mate, how to make Mos Eisley, but yeah, it's going to be pretty damn hard, mate. But awesome. That'd be amazing. Prospects of Cars for Sloth City. No spoilers for season 3 ending. Sad. Oh, great. Have no tan pieces. I need tan pieces. I just got dark bluish and light bluish grey. That's pretty much my entire collection. So Titanium says, perhaps Klaus uses magic to remake and upgrade the Skulkin army.
That is interesting. Choose the path.
And then it was fun by fruiting Mrs. Doubtfire. I love it.
I think he ran that way. Oh dear. Oh, puppet.
Oh, such a great. I mean, how old is that film now? That film is so old and yet still so amazing.
I love Robin Williams.
I really have the urge to watch the original Jumanji recently. I want to watch it again because I haven't seen it in years.
Because I started watching it, but it's so slow and boring. I was just like, oh. I want to see Dwayne Johnson.
It takes a while to get into, yeah. I mean, it had some of the best CGI at the time. It's probably absolutely terrible.
Oh, have you seen that? That was a cool leg. Oh, no. But I don't know where am I supposed to find the instructions for this game? Choose your path.
I think you should do a video on how to find the instructions for this game because we can't be the only two that don't know how to get the instructions for this game. And maybe we'll make it up. Oh, we've got someone in the green room, a special guest who hasn't been on one of these streams before, actually.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Shall I do like an intro? So this guy...
Do a Greg.
From down south, all you boys and girls. So get ready. Here he is. How's it going?
How are you?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good.
Here we are. God, halfway through the week.
Yeah, I know. That's why I love doing these on a Wednesday. It's like the mid hump. But this week's
I'm loving it. It's good to be here, man.
Yeah. So you had a busy week. So been much on? I know you got a new job. So.
Yeah, it's beyond busy. I'm even trying to think. Do you know what? I look forward to doing streams. I look forward to doing streams because it gets me to reconnect to something that I really love. Yeah. And I really appreciate the invite on this one because, like I heard you saying a little bit earlier on, everyone does streams for different kind of reasons.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, and I like this stream because it's nice, it's intimate. And yeah, of course, there's all sorts of people. I think Beyond the Brick, M&R are streaming at the moment.
Yeah,
whoever
Beyond the Brick streaming right now, which is why my stream's just a little bit under my usual, couple of hundred.
Yeah, and these things happen, and that's the thing. And everyone streams different things. Now, when I stream here, there, and everywhere, but my thing's always Friday evening is a celebration of two things. One,
the weekend,
Friday. It's the beginning of the weekend, and it's kind of like a boom. Let's do this, and it's also a bit of a celebration of everyone else out there as well in the same kind of boat. So that's why I tend to have like loads of people on if I can, and we just chit chat about anything, and very little sometimes gets built, sometimes quite a lot gets built, and then and then we do other streams for other things. So this is the beauty of the community, folks. Everyone does streams for different things. And let's face it, if we was all the same, it'd be a really boring one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the beauty, isn't it? I mean, how else are you going to understand generic stud's wittiness?
I have to be like normal people. I'm like, no, Mum, let me eat my Lego in peace.
Leave me alone with my bricks. But
it's time for RuPaul's Drag Race for the 4th time, and this time I might be lucky.
You never know. I like the t-shirt, by the way, mate. It's is that a Ted Baker or something like that? Because it matches your bracelet, which looks pretty funky as well.
Oh yeah. So this is the bracelet that Greg sent me in the post. There you go. But no, this is it's the museum guys, the museum chair people.
Okay.
From Uniqlo. Do you know Uniqlo? They've got a big one in Manchester.
Yeah. We've got a big one in Regent Street.
Yeah, it's one of those design kind of ones that they did, like a collaboration one they did, sort of thing. So
Okay, that's cool, man. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. I'm liking it. It goes really well with the bracelet. So yeah, the story behind there, folks, is this time last week, Chris was kind of like, I don't know, I saw him tearing up and all sorts of things. He didn't have a bracelet. So
I didn't have one. I didn't have one.
I can't get one. So I happened to have a couple of spells because I went to the Lego Dots house, and boom, there we go. I thought, you know what? I'm going to post him one because he's a good lad. He's a good lad, really.
Am I?
And here we are. So yeah, how's things with you, Mr. Actually, Mr. Stud sounds a bit wrong. Mr. G Stud, how are you getting on?
Jeez.
Very good. It does sound a bit iffy, but you know. Anyway,
well, you picked your name, not me.
I'm just sat here rethinking my life because I have school tomorrow, and I'm so distraught that I'm gonna not be able to lie in till 2 p.m. and do nothing all day.
Yeah, do you know what? The first 25 years when you have to work for a living, they're the hardest ones to get over. Believe me. So school is a walk in the park. Do it. Get your school done. Get those qualifications, and become the next big Lego designer, mate. That's what you should be doing. Because you've got skills. You have skills.
Like what kind of skills? They're not Lego skills.
Well, your designer skills are top notch, folks. Because you know, anyone out there watching this, I tell you, Mr. G Stud, he's done some good design work for me as part of helping me to in the future, in the next few weeks or so, along with helping hand from Bricking It, I'll be rebranding. So he's been doing all sorts of things in the background for me and stuff like that. And I tell you what, folks, he's got some good ideas. He's got some good skills.
Minifig drawings are brilliant. They're really, really good.
Here's Titanium J52 in the chat says, Greg, have you seen the new Ninjago trailer? Funny enough, Titanium, I saw it 10 minutes before I came on here, and I thought it looked pretty good, actually. What do you think of it, Titanium? Because I know a lot of people. The thing is, this is for season 13, isn't it? Because I've not seen anything about the DigiWorld or anything like that they're doing.
No, so that is the thing with like Ninjago episodes is the way that they're released in like different countries is really, really weird because like they're delayed. Like for the last season, it's not even come out yet in the UK on like Cartoon Network, but the sets were released like a year ago. So it's very disjointed. So I think YouTube's probably your best bet for finding episodes and things.
Okay, I'll have to do that then because I'm up to about season 5, I think it is, of Ninjago.
You can watch it like season 9, I think it is on.
Yeah,
yeah, which is good. And it does get better. And I think the stories are quite good, actually.
Another person in the back room now as well.
Oh, fantastic! There
Do you
is
want
another.
to introduce him, LBV? Do it your way.
He doesn't know who it is, though. He can't see the back.
No idea who it is.
Put it in the private chat, and then he can do his.
Oh, yeah, put it in the private chat. Oh,
I was waiting for the intro. No, put me out again. Put me out again.
Clear it off, and we'll do it again.
Put me out again.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Some people think this person is a runner because he's always jogging around everywhere. Some people think this person is a bit of a rogue. We know him, of course, ladies and gentlemen, as the Rogue Runner.
There you go, mate.
Chris.
How are you doing, people? Yeah, very good. Just nothing about this, doing some dusting with Disney stuff. How are you guys doing? How's it going?
All right. I am liking your Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, man. This is
it's a fine set.
Number 24 idea set, of course. There is no other 24 idea set out there at all.
I was going to say, is that the one that was misprinted?
Yep.
Very good. Loving it.
No, it's one of my favorite sets out there right now. So I was
Is that the Flintstone set that are both the same? Is it that one? Yeah.
So I was supposed to be releasing my Disney collection video tomorrow, but then I realized how dusty my Disney collection was at the castle. So I pushed it back to Friday, and I literally spent most of the day just dusting.
I tell you, that is a good collection there, Rogue. I got to say, you not only have lots of good knowledge of Star Wars, But you are really my go-to guy for Disney stuff. I will say this.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you are. Honestly, there isn't anything this guy doesn't know about Disney, folks. And I tell you what, I have actually. I mean, Chris is obviously based up in north in Manchester. Jarek, are you kind of roughly up there as well?
I'm from down southwest.
I was going to say because I thought we were in the southwest because I lived in Devon for a couple of years. Yes, I lived in a place called Clumpton, which is just outside Exeter. Yeah. So every Friday I'd commute all the way back from London to Exeter St David's and have a nice relaxing weekend in Devon. So occasionally even went down to sort some family down in Salcombe, and then I'd clear off back to the Big Smoke in London for the rest of the week. Cool. Those were the days, folks, when that was real commuting. That was, but yeah, Mrs. Brickenit says she said something a second ago. Sorry, she said London Bridge Bricks. He's been wearing it, and this is referring to your bracelet, young Chris. He's been wearing it since it got decorated, and I've got to say, Chris, you did it with finesse, style.
I just pretty much shoved anything on it because that's what it should be.
I like the eyeballs on it.
I had spare eyeballs, so eyeballs were going on.
Oh wow, what's that, generic?
It's my epic plane design that
It's
I'm gonna. Mock. I'm gonna walk into school tomorrow with this on my arm and see how long it takes me to get kicked out of class.
So you finally going back in tomorrow?
Film it, and make a fantastic vlog.
Oh yeah, that would be great. I wouldn't. That's not like child protection issues at all. I think that would be perfectly acceptable.
So is that your first day back then, mate? Like,
I don't know what it is. It's just it's been so disjointed. I'm like going it. It's like a welfare check. I'm like a
welfare check.
I'm not
looking at the castle is over there. I can try and
come on. We always want to see the castle. We don't.
There it is.
My castle on.
As part of the castle, but I can't move the camera up for.
I like that.
Reasons.
I tell you what, folks. You get a number of these Ninjago sets. You'll make Castle Grayskull out of all that.
I was going to say, like, it's just like the battle of the castles, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, there is only one winner, and don't deny it.
Yeah, I do prefer that Ninjago set. Yeah.
I've just got all my season 4 minifigures behind this. The true.
Nice. But yeah, so I've just been dusting all day and getting it. And it's just nice having it all together again. The Disney. I need to find my Tron set. That I was literally like filming the start. I was like, wait a minute, where's my Tron set? So that's in the garage, I think. So I need to go find that somewhere buried beneath like boxes and stuff. So
really good set. I actually got a couple of those signed and then sold them about 6 months after because I was never going to build them. I was just never going to build them. Like so many things that I buy, I just never build them. But yeah, it's the way it is sometimes, folks. I see a good deal, want to get it, and then boom, you know.
Sometimes you get it thinking, oh, I'm going to want that in the future, and then you kind of never want to build it. So
yeah,
ATG.
But the Tron set is a really nice set. I tell you, it's lovely. City Bricks says, right, I've got to go. Take care and stay safe, everyone.
See you later, mate. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, City Bricks. The City Bricks have a city because I'm kind of trying to find people these days that have got cities. I'm looking ahead now to build a city, and you know, I want to see who's out there in the LEGO city.
I've been reminiscing as well over these and Disney figures. I think I'm not trying to be biased. I think the Disney sets have the best figures in CMF.
I think they're so good.
Elsa, I think, is the best of Series 2, unpopular opinion. I think she's so detailed.
Yeah,
is the best minifigure series of all time.
She does look good. That is a good cape on her as well.
Yep, I love the glitter. It's just so cool.
So when I first went to Manchester's Lego store, I popped into the Lego store there, and it was when they were doing the kid riding on the rocket, the sort of penny.
The rocket ride promo.
That's it, and it goes backwards and forwards. Very good. You can motorize it, folks. Very good set. And I popped in there, and I said to the guy, I said, "Look, I want to buy all the Lego. I want to buy all the Lego Disney collectible minifigures." I said, "I really haven't got time to fill for them. Do you mind doing it for me?" And they did. They absolutely found them all for me.
I did that in the London one, Greg, with all the DC ones. So I had one cat. I just went and bought one polybag. Went out, opened it. It was the Bumblebee one, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want that one."
That's the worst one.
To feel them, and they came over to me, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." And because I'd never really done it before, like, feeling the bags and stuff. And they were like, "Which one are you after?" And I was like, "All of them except for Bumblebee." And the guy just turned to me and goes, "How long have you got?" And I was like, "All day." And they basically just got like 4 of them, and they're just feeling all the bags. And like,
I'd love to work at Lego. That'd be so fun.
But it's crazy though. See, the weirdest thing is though, people sell all the sets on Facebook and stuff like that, like a lot more expensive than what you pay for it. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that actually you can walk into a Lego store and they'll find them all for you.
Yeah.
And now, if I remember rightly, the hardest ones to find out of the DC set was I think it was the Joker. Actually, I think he was very seldomly in the box of 60. Now, he was my particular favourite because he comes from my favourite comic, which is The Dark Knight Returns. And if I remember correctly, Rogue One, and you will correct me if I'm wrong here, the Chippendales were the tough ones to find.
Nope, no, they I found them to be very.
I got 3 chips and 3 Dales out of 6 packs.
I think the hardest to get in this set here were the ducks, of course, the 3 ducks, and then Jack Skellington. But I think that Jack was more because of popularity. I just think these guys were the rarest in the box because they were quite hard.
When I went to get them, actually, it was Mickey, because everyone wanted the 2 vintage characters, and because you had the
thing as well,
very easy to find.
People forget though that the ones in the set have chrome tints, and I love them.
Yeah,
I love them.
There's quite a few of those that came misprinted as well.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, in the because you could phone up Lego and they'd send you another 2 of them.
Wow.
I haven't seen. I don't think mine are fine, but I'm just a massive Steamboat Willie fan. I think the cartoon holds up to this day. I've even got, you can't see it on camera, but I have a special frame I got from Disney World where I got a cell of Steamboat Willie hand drawn. You can get that at Disney World, and you can get a quote written as well. I just chose the date, so I've got November 18th, 1928, and just a nice drawing of Steamboat Willie in a nice Disney frame I got at the park as well.
Nice.
That's like one of my treasured, probably my most treasured thing in my entire collection is that drawing in that frame.
Yeah. Oh, nice one, Rogue.
I do that.
Yeah. I just love, Steamboat Willie I think is my favorite Disney character, just because I think I'm a fan of hand-drawn animation, and I watch it on Disney Plus every now and then.
I think it is great, like looking at the classics to see how like far it's gone, like how different it's like evolved from the years. Because it's really, I watched this really, I mean, it's really sad, but I watched like this. I think it was a Verge or one of the big like YouTube channels saying, why do a lot of cartoons wear gloves? And obviously, Steamboat Willie had black hands, and it was because of like obviously the time with the minstrels and stuff, where the gloves, it allowed you to see more on screen because obviously you had black and white. So, and it just kind of evolved from that, and it was a lot easier to draw without the fingernails and stuff as well.
Right.
Interesting. It was really interesting, like how it still uses that even like 50, 60 years later, even longer.
Chris, here's a theory for you and the rest of the guys. Do you think that's why anime is having a resurgence, because people like drawn art?
Say that again, sorry?
Do you think that's why like anime is popular? Because that is properly drawn, isn't it?
Well, maybe.
I don't think it's with anime. I think anime's always had that steady rise of popularity, especially in recent. I think that's more a case of the quality of anime is improving with the evolution of computer graphics and stuff. I think games like Cuphead really do show how good hand drawn can be. Like Cuphead, for those who haven't seen it, is like it looks hand drawn. I don't know if it's complete, it looks hand drawn, and apparently it's even developed by some ex Disney artists, and you can really tell how quality Cuphead looks.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I think with stuff as well, like in Japan and in China and over, like it is considered an adult entertainment, and we do have the same thing over here with like Family Guy and stuff, but they are considered adult cartoons. That
definitely, yeah.
So
I think
this is why Monkey Kid is hit the ground running.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think
definitely great show.
Oh God, he's piped up.
For me, in terms of like the anime discussion, I feel like there's a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to get away with in live action doing like CGI and special effects, because they would just look really bizarre. And like you see it in like the Dragon Ball Z adaptation, it just doesn't really translate very well into live action.
Right.
I also think that like budget is a huge contribution into like making a show, because again, live action is so expensive to produce, and to make it like a huge cinematic every single episode would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
I
got to
wanted
take
to
into
ask,
account
what
not
did you
just the
think?
animation, but the music. I mean, music's unbelievable.
I wanted to ask that as well. What did you think of the 2D drawn animation in Ninjago? Or did you think that translated well, or do you think they should just stick to either in 3D or just 3D?
that was such a bad episode. I mean, for
Right.
me anyway. This is just my 2 cents, because I'm a Ninjago fanboy. But that episode messed up the entire continuity of the show. But not only that, the animation, they tried to go for like an anime style, but they didn't really go for an anime style. It was more of like a caricature of anime.
Oh dear.
So it was like, yeah, I feel like they were just like, right, we got a free slot for an episode. What should we do? Let's get some people in. Just drop this.
We've got a question in chat from Sean's Lego channel. He asked the Greg, I guess the whole panel, I guess we can answer too, is what do you think of the Mario sets?
Ooh,
So I guess Greg,
Mario sets.
yeah, and I guess we can all answer afterwards too.
Do you know what, right? Here's the thing for me. I am not the biggest Mario fan in the world, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And that's only because I never grew up playing the game. But I'm sure I will get into it now. Now,
if they made a Pong CMF series, Greg would be all over it.
without doubt, because it's going to be so collectible. In 20, people are going to be pining for Mario collectible minifigures. There's no doubt about that. Synergy, not to sound too cliche or cheesy, the synergy between the two is something that people have been waiting a long time for. Now, going back to the question, do I think the sets are any good? Well, they're not necessarily my thing, but what I do really appreciate is that LEGO are evolving and ever changing and trying new things. And that is what I'm excited about. So I never want anything to fail. I certainly don't want something like, what do they call them? Hidden Side to fail. But Hidden Side is failing. And just like what someone said earlier on, one of the big reasons as to why it's failing is because the game has to run on particularly high-powered mobile phones.
I never realised that.
Yeah, and kids, right? And this is a bit of a marketing boo-boo by them. Kids don't necessarily have the latest and greatest phones because in the world of reality, kids tend to have maybe their parents' old phones or something like that.
Or like iPod shuffles, you know, like the iPod.
Yeah. So I think LEGO have kind of shot themselves in the foot there, but I really like Hidden Side. I think the computer digital side of it is a nice add-on to have for it, but I hope Hidden Side doesn't go. I do like it. I think it's got a place. It's definitely got a place, that's for sure.
Is that Hidden Side or Mario needing the latest smartphone?
Hidden Side.
Right.
But Mario is moving the fold. And if Mario is successful, who knows where LEGO will go after that. But what I'm interested in, and this is another thing you see, there is this sub-theme game out with the latest and greatest Ninjago is this board game. Now, when I was having my dinner earlier on and I was listening in to the cast, generic, you didn't seem. I got the feeling that you didn't really think much of the instructions for this.
No, so I'll just pull them up here, and part of the reason you won't be able to really understand this is because of my camera quality, but also because these are written in ancient hieroglyphics. Like, and the thing is as well, the sets have been out. They came out on June 1st. It's been 17 days.
Yeah.
And I scanned the QR code, and it comes to an error page. So. I think for a lot of people, like kids especially, if they got that to play with their friends or whatever, and like it wouldn't have been hard. They're just trying to be really like smart with it, I suppose, and just try and get technology involved at every single point. But just some simple instructions on the as a sheet, it's not going to hurt anyone. I think that's a similar thing to the Mario that I might have an issue with. It's like whilst it's good to have some kind of technology, also kind of maybe have an alternative for people that don't have that option.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So does that not come with physical instructions then?
No.
Yeah.
No, apparently it's not. You kind of make it on the fly.
So it's sort of like dimensions and that. So you need the game to build the sets.
Yeah. So
which I guess in a way I'm trying to say that.
Wow. So you're supposed to like photograph your set and almost like you make your own Mario world, and it looks pretty cool. So like as you enter the sets in, it kind of builds the world. So it kind of makes
Yeah.
you want to buy all of them, sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to Lego Mario. I mean, I get the whole, we wanted a minifigure thing, but the way I see it, I'm glad they did something different to make this theme more special, memorable. If they started with minifigures, in my opinion, to me, yes, I know it's Mario, but if you look back, it would have just been another licensed theme. Because it's different, it stands out in memory, and when you think about it, you think of that specific product. So I'm happy they've taken an ambitious and different approach, and I'm really excited for this.
I actually was exactly the same until I saw those blind bags and like the fact that you can, and they reminded me a lot of Nintendo Amiibos, like collectible kind of on their own, but they do something. And I don't know, it kind of just started to hit me and go, this actually is really cool. I actually prefer them to minifigures because you couldn't get like a Bullet Bill minifig, or a Koopa Trooper minifig or a Yoshi minifig. I don't think it would translate correctly. Whereas I think Nintendo has been amazing. Zelda, Link, all that kind of stuff, Peach, Mario would work really well. But I think a lot of the stuff that makes Mario so good wouldn't really translate into that.
Yeah, and I just think the larger figure allows for better detail and more accurate molds and things. I think the minifigure, whilst yes, they're great, I think it might have limited the approach that we've taken on those characters. And maybe Nintendo was like, we don't want just a minifigure, we want a Nintendo product too. So Lego's like, let's meet in the middle of Amiibo and minifigure and create this new and unique character.
Yeah, because it was Lego that pushed for the tech, not Nintendo.
Yeah,
these are more Nintendo-like boxes than Lego boxes as well, which is something important to know. This definitely does look like they're trying to blend Nintendo and Lego product lines together, which I think is very good.
Well, even the boxes don't look like Nintendo Lego boxes, do they? They kind of have that Lego look to them. Nintendo look to them. Like
they look fantastic.
I can imagine walking into Game and looking at the Nintendo section and just seeing that integrated with like Smash Bros. All of the other Amiibos and pop heads and things, because it as you say, it looks like a Nintendo game. And I think that if a parent was thinking, all right, I'm going to pay £50 or whatever for a game for my child, are they going to get enjoyment out of it? When you kind of brand it as a game, I feel like it's more you can justify it more.
Yeah, definitely for games. Go and buy a board game, folks. Go and buy Monopoly, and you will pay a premium for that game.
Yeah. Yeah, I also think too, with the way they've started with these brick-built figures and things, I see it like this. I think they've done this to be unique and ambitious, which I love, but also they're trying to bring in a new crowd. So, try something different. And then I guess maybe the idea is maybe when they've secured that crowd, then maybe make the minifigure sets that everyone now is going to like.
Titanium, thanks for joining, mate.
And that's how I started to go Overwatch. It looked great when it came out, but then I personally just thought it got sort of stale. So I think now that this new approach is something new and ambitious, and I hope we get minifigure things down the line. But if we didn't, I personally, someone who loves minifigures, I wouldn't be that fussed because we got a great, unique product out of it, and I'm looking forward to it.
What about folks? Remember back in the day, there used to be this interesting theme. It came out of nowhere, slowly built up, and then they absolutely hit the market. Tell me, whatever happened to brickheads?
To what, sorry? Brickheads?
To brickheads.
I don't know. I think I've got a couple here, so I guess I'll put them on screen. With brickheads, I just think, to me, they're like, they're not like Funko Pops, but I think it's a similar thing how I approach Funko Pops. When I first got into them, I loved them, but then it's just sort of like, I just thought, well, I'm basically buying the same mold over and over, with a different print. Which brickheads, don't get me wrong, they each have their own brilliant details, and I do like them, but I just thought you're basically building the same thing again and again with maybe 20 different pieces in the end. So I just think people were like, oh, I've built this thing 100 times over, more or less. I want a different building experience, and I kind of think that's me with my brick sketches. I just think people want a new building challenge.
I think that they probably flooded the market with them too much because they pushed so many out in 2018 that no one could keep up, and then people kind of just got tired of them. Like, oh, I give up collecting these, and then obviously then they don't sell well.
To be honest, I don't think it's even to do with that, because if you look at like pop figures, they sell like hotcakes, and there's loads of them. I think Lego, in all for the last like 20, 30 years I've seen, they never are successful when they try to copy another company and do their own thing. And that's what Brickheads was. It was a complete copy of of trying to get pop figures that market, because it was a massive market that they knew they could go into. And I think when they take a step back and do things like Mario, Hidden Side that are different, some of them are going to fail, but I think overall it just makes them a more exciting company than a copycat company. And I think that's why Nintendo and Lego are so good, because Nintendo, everyone says, oh, we use rubbish, we want it more powerful, it's rubbish. Well, do you know what? They came back with another underpowered console, and it's the best console out at the moment, you know, because they're just outside the box. Do you know what? You can have a handheld that you plug into your TV, and you can play these games, and it just works.
And it's old school as well. It goes back to playability and not necessarily graphics.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, playability is what it always comes down to. Chris, you know loads about computer designing and stuff like that for games.
Amazing.
Is playability king over graphics?
Well, I mean, it goes hand in hand, because obviously, like things like Call of Duty and stuff survived on basically being a high graphic, high fidelity game. So obviously, if you've got other games with similar gameplay, then graphics obviously make a massive difference. But I think a lot of it, the computer power to me is more to do with other things that people don't necessarily think about. So like faster loading times, bigger world environments. I mean, if you think like the best games to me that come out in recent years were like Fallout games and and Oblivion and things like that, and Skyrim, and they're not very good graphically, but they're massive, and there's a lot of development that goes into
first. So. Yeah, you're right. I agree. I think it's loading times and gameplay first. You look at, for example, in the past few days, I've been playing non-stop Republic Commando, a game from like 2007 or something, a long time ago. And I've enjoyed it more than recent games because they put gameplay, they put a unique game experience first and an immersive game experience. Whereas, say I play the Battlefront 2 campaign, gorgeous graphics, but it's just basically the exact same story that we have a million times over, and it's not as fun. And I haven't played that game in probably half a year. I used to play it non-stop, so I do. And Jedi Fallen Order was a big success because it had new gameplay. It got stale in the end, but I do think gameplay's first, and gamers want better loading time too. Which is PS5 apparently one of the big strengths is that they're going to have really fast loading times, which is a big thing.
I'm just going to go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just wondering, does anyone know if the PlayStation 5 comes with a 4K drive?
I believe a DVD. So there's two versions now. There's one without an optical drive at all.
Oh, really?
And one with
I think that the last evolutions of Xbox and PS4, they had, because the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, I think they had 4K capability. I want to say anyway. But I don't have them.
Blu-ray players. I don't know whether they were Blu-ray Ultra HD though.
Yeah, like the PS4 basic model had a Blu-ray player. I've got a couple of Blu-rays I put in mine, but I think 4K I'd hope is on the PS5.
To be honest, Greg, I haven't actually plugged in a DVD in like 10 years, 5 years maybe.
The only DVDs I plug in are the ones that they haven't put on streaming services. Otherwise,
I actually put all my DVDs like onto a hard drive and put them all in the attic to save space, and I never ever look at them.
To look to see if I've got a particular film in it, or to download it all. Yeah,
exactly. It's like I just kind of go, Disney Plus is really funny because I go on Disney Plus and go, we were on about this earlier actually, like, oh, Mrs. Doubtfire. I think I've got that about 9 times. Like I've got it on DVD, VHS, but I'm like, oh, maybe I'll watch Mrs. Doubtfire.
Dual Face Productions says Xbox One S had 4K Blu-ray as well.
Okay, there we go. So that was the.
So
new
that was up there
as well.
Yeah, that was the small version of the Xbox One.
Yeah. Interesting. It's quite interesting actually because I think Sony owns the patent for it as well, don't they?
They do, yeah.
It
was their last hurrah in getting a format to stick because they completely messed up when it came to Betamax and mini disc. Do you remember mini disc?
Mini disc. My mate used to have one, a mini disc player. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It came out like a month before MP3, and it was just like, okay, great.
I remember when they started selling 3D films, and they were popular for like 5 minutes, and then no one watches movies at home in 3D. You still see them trying to sell 3D films, and no one buys them.
It'd be very interesting to see the new Avatar because I think they're still tooting the 3D with that, and it's like 3D's been in gone since then. Like it's.
No, I have faith. Like Avatar, I think they're going to do something special.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I loved the first.
Yeah, I've seen 2 pieces of content from this team that gave us Avatar. The film I saw in cinemas, stunning. the world in Disney World, beautiful. So
Oh, Pandora.
I'm very pleased. Pandora is beyond. I can't describe. It's beautiful. The park they made, and they've got like one of the best animatronics in the world on one of the rides, and yeah, it's fantastic. I can't wait.
Animatronics is making a comeback these days, which I think is fabulous.
Yeah, Hondo Anaka and Galaxy's Edge looks amazing.
I thought it was real for the start of it.
Exactly, yeah. I remember going on, I think when the first time I went to Disneyland in America 2 years ago, I remember going on the Cars ride in California Adventure, and the animatronics were just amazing. Well, I think they were like 3D sort of things, or like screens. They looked real. It was that good.
3D TV for 8 years, and he's watched one film. I bet you, Dual Face. Let me know. Is that the film that came with the TV? Because that's usually what happens. They used to sell you with the glasses.
Sean's Lego Channel was the avatar from the 2010, the blue people avatar.
Oh, yeah, we're about the James Cameron.
Yeah, so it's making like 3 or 4 more of those. Making it the whole thing.
It's one thing James Cameron can do. He might not necessarily be the best film. How can I put it? The best storyteller in the world. But what he can do is create beautiful worlds.
Yeah.
I would argue that James Cameron's the whole reason that Alien's so successful.
Definitely. 100%.
Because I thought the first one was pretty boring, to be honest, and then he just completely flipped the world to this. Absolutely.
So have you guys seen the new, I guess the Lego topic, the new Lego Star Wars sets are all listed on Lego.com?
Yeah.
I haven't actually had a look at that yet. I'll have a look at that.
The AAT is $34.99, and I don't know how to. I'm 50/50.
That's all right.
Isn't that okay?
Wait, what's that?
What do you think of the transporter?
The Resistance one.
Yeah.
My favorite set of the wave.
Yeah, I think I completely did know nothing about that one, and I'm really up for buying that and building it.
I love Ride Resistance.
I want to get. I'm going to keep that sealed.
Generic, have you seen the mech that comes with it? The little Astro mech. It looks.
Yeah, he's the one from the ride. I remember.
I thought it was a Gonk droid.
You get a Gonk droid and a red and black astromech, who's the one who sits in your ride vehicle during Rise to Resistance. I have plans for that set, and that's going to have to be probably a post-uni thing after next year. But I have plans for that set, big plans.
It would be cool if it came with power functions, or you could like do something with that. I think that'd be cool.
What I'm going to do what I recommend, I'm going to try and at least build the ride vehicle, the small one. I want to build that. Oh, I love it though. I love it.
I want to get that set now because everybody keeps talking about it.
I've been championing that set ever since it got announced. Yeah. I'm a champion of Disney World.
I was with you, Rogue. I was with you. I said I was.
Yeah, me and Beckett all the way, man.
General Grievous' Starfighter is £75.
Yeah.
Is that more
expensive?
$74.99.
Because what I saw, I thought it was about £35. That set.
It's got 487 pieces.
And it has Mustafar Obi-Wan because logic.
Yeah, I saw M&R complaining about that.
Anakin's Interceptor has Mustafar Anakin. Honestly, he was angry in his video. I'm just as angry.
Yeah,
if it looks wrong. As someone who watches these films probably twice a month, it just. And they've even called it a Clone Wars Anakin Starfighter. In the Clone Wars, he never looks like that or goes to Mustafar.
Yeah, because he's got like that cool armor on, hasn't he? Like that.
No, not that. It's just he has the sort of scarred clothing in that set. It's like he never has that sort of robes in Clone Wars. He never has clean robe or anything.
That's the same minifigure as in the Jedi Starfighter that we got in 2018, isn't it?
No, the Anakin.
Yeah, the Anakin.
I've got it here. Let me have a look. 2014, I think. Oh wait, no. Oh, there was a newer one, wasn't there? No, that one has the armor print, very small on that.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's also in that set. It's from Mustafar. Generic said. It's that inaccurate. It's from Mustafar.
It's the what's
That's weird.
Yeah, it's the one from the latest set, the Battle.
I'm not going to get them.
I looked at these new sets. As you look at the older sets, say from a year ago on Lego.com, they always give the figures like an animated look, so like they're running towards a ship. They're having the arm red talking. They're just placed in there now. There's no expression to the figures and how they're posed. The posing is completely gone off the new sets, which baffles me.
So for those of you price per piece nuts, the General Grievous of Starfighter, I've always got a calculator on me. It's 15 pence. 15 pence per piece.
Wait,
I mean, like, I'm not a price per piece guy, but like that is way above what the normal is, or what the highest should be.
I mean, I've come to now. I don't really look at piece count anymore. I just look at what does this set do, and does it provide value?
What value to you personally?
Exactly, yeah. And it's like that's a good set. Don't get me wrong. I haven't looked really close, but it could well be the most accurate version. But I don't think it warrants the same value as say $74.99. That's more expensive than the TIE Fighter.
I tell you
Solo,
what,
which had better figures. And I'm like, if the new Grievous Fighter was $64.99, I wouldn't be as upset because that's TIE Fighter price, and I guess fair enough, keep that bracket. But $74.99, that's more than the U-Wing, I believe, was at retail.
Wow.
I tell you without a shadow of doubt, come Black Friday, that set, right, will be massively discounted.
Yeah.
It really will be.
Yeah, so Sean said the main Mario set, so the main one you get is 25p per piece, and that comes with that Mario. He's like,
it's got the Bluetooth, though, isn't it?
Yep, it's a Bluetooth device.
You're actually getting that digital Mario. So basically, then I reckon that's technically General Grievous equals Mario minifig.
Do you know what? I'd rather have Mario.
Oh yeah, definitely.
General Mario stuff.
I'm on that Mario train. Star Wars is going. I'm selling at UCS. I'm putting bounds.
Yeah. You watch your tongue.
That's a good idea. Give me a Mario train.
You watch your words right there.
It's like everybody's talking about Mikey killing Ninjago, but Mario's gonna kill Star Wars 100%.
Calm down.
I said this the other day in a stream. I said there is definitely going to be someone that takes over from Star Wars, whether it's possibly Harry Potter. If it's
the only way Lego Star Wars, I believe, ends is when Star Wars ends, and there is no end in sight right now for Star Wars. So I'm gonna sit back and relax.
Wow, they did remove some of the things from Legoland last year. There was hell.
Oh, that's because that's apparently because of Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, it's the end of Star Wars. It's the end." I don't think so. During the 20th anniversary, I don't think so.
Have you guys seen? I don't know if this is exclusive, but the Darth Vader and the Death Star duel has printed arms, which I've not seen before.
Yeah, it's
very
good. That's I want that set really bad now.
Yeah, but like I look at that and I'm like, I still don't care about that set. I don't care.
Emperor looks down.
It's a good set. I didn't buy the last one for a reason, and I'm not. It's just not for me. It's a cool set. I'd recommend it, but it's not for me. I'm not that fussed.
Fair enough. You're not true Star Wars. You hear what you say.
No, I know it's a massive moment in Star Wars. I've just never it's to me Mustafar and Duel of the Fates are the best two fights in all of Star Wars.
Oh yeah, we need a big Duel of Mustafar set because there's so many bad ones.
Return of the Jedi is the best fight scene in Star Wars.
Have you seen it?
It is.
Have you seen Revenge of the Sith?
Like a ninja.
Mustafar is the best duel in Star Wars.
I tell you what, I sit through the entire film just to watch that.
But Mustafar is two guys who whacking each other as quick as they can with broomsticks.
It's too close. The action's too close. They're just doing this.
They're two brothers.
What?
Sorry.
They're two brothers. It's so much more emotional than Luke Skywalker. Oh, Papa, let's have a fight. Oh.
The best duel in the prequels is Darth Maul because you have the suspense of him coming out.
Yeah. That's a good fight.
Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting after years of training together and basically being brothers. Oh yeah, that's not sad at all. Come on.
Hold on chat a second. Sean has noticed that I have finished the Ninjago set, and he says,
"We have
17 minutes left. So will I build the 4+ set? Yes, I will. I said I would, so I'll build it."
Anyway, new topic. How about those Lego City 2020 summer sets?
Oh
guys,
Lord.
The prints are off the scale.
I need to get these up.
Which one?
Hold on, what set are we talking about now?
Yeah.
Lego City 2020. Oh,
Which one?
off the chain.
Can I just say one more thing about Star Wars?
Go on.
What do you think of the Advent calendar?
Great. Best Advent calendar since 2014.
Yeah, check out the torsos for Vader and Poe.
And Poe Dameron, they both got ugly sweaters. I'm so putting that on my Sig thing.
You get a battle droid with snow on it. That's awesome. You get a pit droid that I'm pretty sure looks like Cad Bane. It's like blue and like a brown hat. It's quite funny.
I actually some of the mini builds though. You get a mini Millennium Falcon. You get a mini Razor Crest. You get a mini A-Wing.
You get a droid control ship, and something funny Ryan pointed out is the A-Wing in the Advent calendar.
Yeah, it's better than the one.
Oh no.
It's so funny. Oh, but yeah, I love the sweater vest. You get Rise of Skywalker Rey.
Gallifrey has owned all of you and says he thinks we all know the best prequel duel is Jar Jar versus the
Oh
Droid.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But he
Great.
thought-
It's always fun. It's always fun.
No, I think if I put Clone Wars included, I don't know what I love Maul versus Pre Vizsla,
Oh wow!
and I love Maul.
I've never bought a 4+ set before, but I hadn't realised that even building the minifig is 4 sets. Look, you got one.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Oh my!
This
Precious
is
on
my
you get it done right, Chris.
This is my kind of
Greg, I guess you can answer this. Sean asks, has anyone seen the Little A-Wing in the magazine? Greg, I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, that's going to be this month's one, and I think it's going to be this month's one. Which so I remember saying that on my last one. So yeah, I think it looks all right actually. From what I've seen, I haven't actually seen it in physically, but it comes out tomorrow, I believe. So I'll be buying that and reviewing it next week.
Is that when all the new the Ninjago magazines come out then as well? Then I guess.
Yeah, Ninjago magazine came out this week, I think it was, or last.
Okay.
Where do you get these magazines from? I can't get hold of them at all.
Yeah,
Tesco, they usually do.
Sainsbury's. I get mine from.
I bought some stuff from Tesco this week, and it came with the wrong stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I ordered polybags, and they're completely wrong polybags. But they gave me all my money back, so it wasn't too bad. Hey, Greg, it's a cheap man's Tim Burton Batman. See?
Oh yeah,
Cheap
that's
man's.
quite cool.
There you go.
Cav Brick said
Hey, looks like it's been ironed.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said the cape looks like it's been ironed on.
I'm just looking at all the Disney. I'm looking at all the Series 1 figures. They're dusting them earlier.
What is this? A solo stream again? No, we're just chilling. It's just another stream.
Honestly, this might be one of my favorite Lego CMFs. Probably my favorite Lego CMF they've done. Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
Such
that
great.
was one of my top ones in my review.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, but if you watch my review, you need to watch my review and comment on it. I bet you'll have a completely different.
There's the back print, but yeah, I mean, just some of these Series 1 Disney figures for their time, so good. All the Disney ones, I love them. So
Those were revolutionary because what people forget now is that those were the first proper Disney thing that we had in Lego, and they were huge when they came out. I remember.
Toy Story was the first, actually.
I don't know what came. The figures came first in the castle. We got some Disney things back in the day, but yeah, they weren't. I don't think we got minifigure Disney until then.
No, we had Duplo, I think.
I remember
Duplo and Fabuland because I have a Fabuland Disney somewhere, like a Mickey. He's like a Jack Stone sized figure, but he's not.
Oh, I love Jack Stone. Jack Stone is amazing.
Yeah. I grew up with Jack Stone. All right, Jack Stone was great. I think I still have it somewhere. A Jack Stone VHS.
Hey, this is more pieces than I thought it was going to be. This might.
Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I know. I've only got 10 minutes.
Gallifrey Brick says, joking aside, my favorite duel, including Clone Wars, is anyone with Savage. With Savage and Maul versus Kenobi.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Right.
I liked
With
the
Hondo.
Sidious versus Maul and Savage. That was a pretty epic duel.
Yeah, I just loved it. Sorry.
Ahsoka versus Maul has got to take the cake, though. Seriously.
How's it going?
Good. That might be the best quality one they've done. But
I think one of the
You got Jack Stone in a toothbrush.
yeah, I think I actually had that as a kid. I remember that now. I had that as a kid.
Sorry,
thing. Right, let me ask you this, Rogue. I think one of the best duels ever was Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Maul on Tatooine in Rebels.
Okay.
Yeah, people. This is what. So I've always liked Rebels. I've always said some of their episodes are on par with some of the best of Clone Wars. They are. Yeah, that fight is one of the smartest things they've ever done. And people hated it at first, but then they were like, hold on, look closely. The ideology of what's going on. It's so clever. You got Qui-Gon's stance. It's perfect. And Obi-Wan's old at this point. The reason people were like, oh, we should have got a 20-minute fight. It's like, look at A New Hope. Obi-Wan is not how he was in Episode 3. He's old. He's weaker physically. It's not the same. So it was accurate. It was perfect. I remember the guy who voiced him. It wasn't James Arnold Taylor. The guy who voiced him was very good. But yeah, love that. And the ending scene of the episode with the twin sons. It made me get emotional. It's so good.
Goosebumps.
I'm so glad that there's people now rewatching Rebels and saying they like it again. People like Ryan M&R has said it, and other people
I
have too.
always liked it. I never understood it. I never liked it.
Yeah.
I think the storytelling in Rebels is some of the best Star Wars show content
There
there
you
is.
go, Jack. There's the penguin one to go with it. He's pretty,
Hey, that's
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's good. I like him.
pretty boss.
Gallifrey Bricks. Yeah, Maul screams Kenobi in the Kenobi versus Maul Rebels episode when Ezra goes hunting for Kenobi, and then they find Maul. It's in that. It's Kenobi. It's so. If you can find on Instagram, there's a video of Sam Witwer going around doing that line.
Oh, Sam Witwer is
Sam
awesome.
Witwer is my favorite voice actor.
I love him. Have you seen the clip of him on a podcast where he just starts ranting about Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's
You know what?
so good.
Oh, he's brilliant. He does the voice. Yeah, for those who don't know, Starkiller, Maul, Sidious at times too. Yeah, he's
You
great.
only have like one line in the film as well, don't you, from Maul?
Yeah.
But
What's funny is in Solo, in that that ending clip, Ray Park is the guy acting as Maul, but Sam Witwer was doing the voice, so they both got to collaborate as Maul.
Even in Solo.
In Solo, yeah, Ray Park is Darth Maul in that scene.
Wow, I
But
didn't know that.
Sam Witwer does the voice.
Hmm.
It's so good. Oh,
I didn't
I saw that
know.
scene the first time. My jaw dropped, and I was like, "Why does no one like Solo?" Because I really like Solo.
I love Solo.
Yeah.
So this duck is absolutely amazing. I'm sorry, but
I
look
love
at
that. I love the
Look at
eyes.
it. That is so good. That is the best. That is the best mini build Monday you're going to see, mate.
I look at that. I just think of the duck song on YouTube.
It just looks amazing. Look, baby shark, do 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 do.
It's a
do, do.
duck. No, change the lyrics. Come on,
Right.
baby.
And then there you go. There you go, Sean, just for you.
Have you already finished it?
You built that. Right?
Haven't built it wrong. There's no pieces left. Actually, there is 2 pieces left.
I have.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Quite like it.
Oh wow, Simon Moss has met Ray Park in real life. Nice.
Oh, nice one. That's a cool claim to fame.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
Have any of you seen it's like Star Wars Gallery, The Mandalorian on Disney Plus?
I've started watching it the other night.
It's really good. I like it.
Great stuff. I mean, my favorite thing on Disney Plus is still just overall content. It's the what's it called? The Imagineering story of how they built
Oh yes, that's so
brilliant stuff. And at times it's really sad because they have like voice clips and interviews of Walt Disney, and it's really sad. But because I've only been to the American Disneyland parks and Disney World a couple of times, like 2 or 3 times, but I'm obsessed with Disneyland and Disney World. So it's just nice seeing how it's built. You know, like they're my favorite place in the world, easily.
I think that it was an interesting thing because Disney are normally really, for any of you that haven't watched it, by the way, I recommend you go and watch it. But normally Disney are very protective over their own, like the way that they're perceived in the media. But they were critical of themselves in the past during that interview, which I thought it kind of blew me away a bit. I was surprised.
Yeah. And also go back to what we said about Rebels and stuff. There are some things Disney Star Wars has not done right, but there are some things they have done right when you look back, and Rebels is one of them. If you look at the way it's told, it's a very good story. And I have the Rebels art book coming next week. I can't wait. It's online.
I think out of all the sets now, if I can only pick one, I think I would actually pick that throne room one. And it's just because I want that printed Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Just
he's carrying on his ship.
Yeah, that's what I've been building.
Oh, nice.
That's the cabin. Hello.
There we go. Hey, that looks
finished
good. That looks really. That actually looks very similar to the back of the
Barracuda.
Barracuda. But yeah, sorry, I was getting it whilst talking. Sorry.
Chris, we should do a comparison.
Yeah, see, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not that far off. Look, very, very similar.
Hey, 1989 pirate ships are pirate ships too. Okay, don't my
Really good.
ships.
As long as you've got all the parts for them, mate.
Yeah, no, it's got all the parts. It's all fixed now. It's all fixed. It's a full,
Chris,
it's
you
full-
think that Lando Calrissian is underrated? I think so too. I love Lando Calrissian, and I love Donald. It's not. Is it Donald Glover or
Yeah.
Donald Glover?
Yeah,
Danny Glover and Donald Glover confused. Amazing.
A spin-off with him. I want to know a bit more about Lando Calrissian.
That's what they originally were going to do. That's what Solo 2 was going to be, but because it bombed at the box office, they not.
I mean, I
That was
personally
Disney's fault though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like, they didn't even give it a Super Bowl trailer, which baffled my mind. They put a trailer a month out before the film came out, and they put it against Avengers Infinity War and Deadpool 2. It's like, it was never going to do great.
No. And I think also, that's what Rogue One did so well, is because Rogue One was supposed to have come out at a similar time, but it had issues, so they brought it back till the Christmas. And I think that's why it became successful.
It's the best Disney Star Wars film.
Yeah.
Solo didn't come well after The Last Jedi. That was a very, mixed crowd anyway. To then
It was
come out,
no matter what, wasn't it? Really, everyone was just looking for something to hate, and like, I mean, whilst it was good, it wasn't like up to par with previous films.
so Simon said my shelves are filling up. Yeah, mate, I'm not even having shelves upstairs, so I do not know what I'm going to do with my sets yet.
Give them to me.
Yeah.
It's just going to be on the floor, I think.
I'll look after them for you, mate. Don't worry.
Well, I think some of them might get parted out at some point, to be honest.
I started doing that.
It will happen, Chris. It will happen.
Yeah.
If nowadays if I don't have a sound display, it's not.
I do have thoughts for all of them, and they are all regarding the city at some point.
Ooh.
So the Batman stuff is because I do want at some point to do a Batcave with a hidden Batcave somewhere, potentially where the train tunnel is. The Jurassic Park stuff is kind of because I want to make a museum, and I think they look kind of cool as like a National History Museum kind of thing. So yeah, I've got ideas, but I don't know what to do with the Harry Potter stuff. But I just think it kind of look cool. So yeah.
Yeah, Pretty Invader's pretty cool, but I don't know.
It's basically that Vader and that Emperor, because the Emperor's got a unique head thing as well, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
I think that hood works for the Emperor, just not Obi-Wan. I don't like how the Obi-Wan looks in that Death Star cannon with that open hood. I don't think it works for him. I think it works better in the end. It's because what's that?
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, no, it's the one that came out in January. The Death Star, like 1799 set, the Death Star cannon. He's got that hood piece. I just don't think it works with it. Yeah, I just don't think it works with him as well. I think it works better with the Emperor just because it's
The only set that I got with Obi-Wan in summer. It's not there. Oh, it's there. It's the I'm going to get it out because I'll end up knocking it.
Please,
because of the little Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Only reason I got that set was for that little.
I was looking up to try and get the Palpatine earlier. The Palpatine one's like 25 quid.
Oh wow!
Just a little tiny. I have the what's funny. I have the brick hologram. It's like a big 1x2 like tall brick, and it's got a Palpatine hologram on it. But the actual piece, where it's molded from the Star Destroyer a couple of years back, yeah, pricey piece. I want one.
That could have came in the General Grievous' Starfighter. That would have made sense. With a Phase 2 Cody.
Cody, didn't they? Phase 2 Cody was in that set, and no one would have batted an eyelid with the price.
I can't believe it, dude. I don't know what it is.
Though.
I personally think it's because they'd have to do a whole new mold because of the visor, and I don't think they want to.
Think about the money that they're gonna make on this set compared to the old one, compared to what they would have made with the Cody.
I mean, I'm still hoping it comes in the UCS gunship. I doubt it.
I want it to come in the Christmas advent calendar.
We're not getting we're going to get the shuttle first.
Imagine if they made the Face Cody advent calendar, but they did a Christmas version, so it wasn't accurate. Everyone would be so bad.
The best two sets not included in the 8080 are the Galaxy's Edge shuttle and the Buzzard, the Knights of Ren. I really like that. I think it looks cool.
That's a cool set, yeah.
Ooh, my After Effects just launched.
First battle pack all day long, please.
I'm gonna get so many.
Yeah, it's a good wave. It's an expensive wave though.
Yeah, dual face. Yeah, I know. I'd say like it'd be cool, but I doubt it. Cause, yeah, it's gonna be an episode 2 based.
There's not really any battle packs, is there, in this wave? Like,
we usually don't get them till January.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I hope that's a clone battle pack.
But they're reckoning that the new UCS one's going to be like over £300.
It's gonna be big.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's what the rumor is.
In recent years, we usually got a medium-sized like UCS one and a big one. So we got Tantive, Star Destroyer. We got the Y-wing Falcon. We got Tantive. What was the and then we got Cloud City and what came out with Cloud City? Yeah, was that 28? Oh no, it was Y-wing and Cloud City? I've lost myself now.
Yeah,
I think came about 12 months ago. I think
it was Snow Speeder and Falcon, Y-wing, Cloud City. Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good. If that was true, I would definitely.
I doubt it. There's a rumor and a belief that it's going to be. If you look on the cover of that game, there's the new C-3PO.
So you see all the front covers. If you actually look, it does say that they come with like QR codes for the game.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's quite cool.
I've not really heard anything about this game.
It's been Dualface was saying that he wishes pre-order gift with the Skulker game was Face You Cody, but yeah, I think it got pushed back the game till late because it was supposed to come out I think mid this year. I remember seeing the date.
You guys getting the Skywalker Saga or not?
Oh yeah,
I'm
for sure. I want to get like a
What are you
gift
getting
purchase.
What are you getting it on?
If it,
They do it on PS4. I think they will.
yeah, I mean, it depends on like, if I can play with different platforms. Like if it's inter-platform, then I will get it on my Switch. But if not, then I'll just get it on my PC because I think that's probably going to be what most people will get it on.
I mean, I don't think it's going to have it online though.
I think it'll have co-op online.
Maybe.
I think it
Maybe.
will. Did.
I think if you look on the cover of the game though, there's a C3PO of episode 2, like a silver C3PO with like muddy detail. I think that could be the pre-order gift or figure. I'd be glad if it was.
Have you seen the steel book you can get? It's the Han Solo.
Oh, no.
I'm not getting it, but it's cool.
When that got revealed, I was like, wait, so is this all we're getting as a gift with purchase? And I had a bit of an internal mental breakdown, and I had to go and cry for a bit, and then I realised, oh wait, no, we're getting a minifigure as well.
Yeah. So Sean's like, I know the 501st Telly isn't a battle pack, but it's still an army builder set at a decent price. So
yeah, it's not really like it's not what I would say. So to me, just battle pack is like what I mean is with that. There's no pocket money sets coming out this way, is there? Like,
the cheapest set.
$7.99 sets.
Yeah, like the last time I remember them doing that was the last Jedi wave. The cheapest set was like $39.99 for the first wave. It was crazy.
I mean,
that was a price wave.
Like no microfighters either, which would have been pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't think microfighters sold very well, to be honest.
Although I kind of feel like maybe they're just doing like battle packs, and maybe they're just leaving that for January waves to get to a year because we were getting quite a lot of microfighters every year.
Yeah,
the very first wave, like one like release was 6, I think. So I think they are maybe turning it down. We're getting 4, which I think is a better deal. So just 2 single packs, 1 dual packs. Maybe it's just gonna be every January, which I wouldn't follow that by. There's always to be pocket money sets in the market. Another day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, some of Moss definitely agree.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's all right. It's done about the 500 subs. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not far off now, but I'm not going to be under pressure. We've got another person in the chat that's just reached 500. Who's a giveaway, aren't you? London Bridge Bricks this Friday.
Well, the giveaway. Friday's the last day you can. Well, actually, you can get in Saturday. Actually, the giveaway is happening on Saturday. So Friday, of course, is London Calling on London Bridge Bricks, which Chris, your very good self, is coming to that as well.
Yeah.
I think Rogue and Generic, you guys are coming the week after, aren't you? So that's going to be cool. And then, so Saturday, folks, as a big thank you for helping me get to 500. I've got a Lego giveaway. There will be 3 draws. And so the stream kicks off at 5 o'clock. It's all about droids, albeit there is someone building a Wally on there as well. That was a nice twist.
Unacceptable.
We sneaked him in there. I'm sure in a couple of those scenes where you see what are they called? I forgot what they are now. What were they called in the first 2 episodes of Star Wars, where all those people around there, they're voted, and you get the Senate. Yeah, that's it, the Senate. I swear there is a Wally in there somewhere.
There's an ET in there.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a Wally because when they made those films, Wally wasn't out yet. I don't think.
Wally was not meant to say that.
To be fair, to counteract that, Rogue, there's a lot of stuff in old Pixar movies about stuff that wasn't available yet.
Maybe. Yeah, and also for Soda, I love Wally. I'm a massive Wally fan. Oh yeah, come on, it's a Star Wars droid stream, mate. Come on.
It's a nice touch, actually. Solo Brick Builder is going to be building that, and then probably about half hour into the stream, so around 5:30, that'll be when the draw is. And all you've got to do, it's very simple, Just find the videos, about 2 videos ago on my channel. Subscribe to it, or subscribe to the channel anyway. Hit the subscribe button. Make a comment in the video, and then on Saturday I will be randomly generating and picking out 3 winners, and it's as simple as that.
Nice answer.
Thank you.
Just thought I'd sneak something on screen.
I'm building the worst droid on Saturday. I've taken one for the team. I'm going to be building the
Do a da 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 is all I want to say to you.
Hey, Dio's a nice. What's with the Dio? Hey, come on.
Have you
Is it because he looks like the Pixar lamp? Is that why? Come on.
I think it's just because he looks like my insomniatic demon. Have you seen the thing? It's awful.
Yeah.
I think he looks like the Pixar lamp. If you look at it from a certain angle, I think it's the Pixar lamp.
Brick's we're wrapping it up now. Yeah, we're wrapping it up in a little bit, mate.
Yeah, I just thought I'd sneak this on screen as well. An extra stream bonus.
Well, so going on to that then, and sorry, Rogue, since it's gone to 4, my little minifigs in your face.
Huh?
My face.
In your face, minifig.
So going on to that then, Rogue, do you want to talk about what you're doing your next movies, your next videos and stuff?
Yeah, so it's been pushed back to Friday now, but on Friday, expect around 6 o'clock my LEGO Disney Collection video, which should include Steamboat Willie, all the CMFs of both series, Disney Castle, there's some brickheads in there, and if I find it tomorrow in time, the Tron set too. Saturday, there'll be a second update for this beast. This is my LEGO Star Wars Venator project, where it was originally a midi-scale Venator, but now I'm just building my own Venator, really, and this is how it currently looks. So what I do in those videos, I do little step-by-step, so how I'm solving problems I found, how I'm improving things LEGO I don't think did right on their Venator set. So this won't be everything, and there'll be a bit more in the video than just this, so it's a stream preview for you. And Sunday, my entire LEGO Star Wars clone collection video will be coming out, and all my clone figures. So not just Clone Wars, all of them I got. So that's my week, and hopefully I can get to 100 this week. I'm trying to push that.
Yeah. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, go and subscribe to him. He's so close to 100, and it's a really good channel. Loving that Venator, and he's doing some really good.
Yeah,
and definitely. So going around, we'll go anti-clockwise. What about you, Greg? What are you doing this week?
Well, funny you say that. So what's happening? Friday's obviously London Calling, 7:30 till 2, 3, 4, whatever. It'll be about 3 hours, folks. You know how it goes. And then Saturday's the Droid stream. So Chris is going to be with me on Friday. Yeah. Chris is going to be with me on Saturday. That's kicking off at 5 p.m, folks. We've got the we've got the giveaway as well. But we're going to be building all sorts of droids and Star Wars sets. We're going to be joined by people from the East Coast of America, from Northern England, from Southern England, from all over the place. It's going to be good fun. And then Sunday I'm doing something rather special with someone rather special. But I'll leave that for you to say, Chris.
Okay.
That's what's coming out from London. Oh, and tomorrow I've got my latest Lego haul coming out. So tune in for that. That'll be midday. That one drops. Boom. And I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, as always, in the comments below. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Generic Stud?
So I was going to do a Nexo Nights video, but I can't find any of the episodes online that aren't don't have watermarks on them. So I'm going to push that one back. I'm currently working on. I downloaded After Effects very legally. I definitely paid for it. So I'm going to try and do a Mixels After Effects intro and make it look really cool. So yeah, stay tuned for a Mixels video.
If you want a hand with After Effects, I can give you a little.
Yes.
I can give you. If there's any issues, just let us know. So for me, it's basically the same videos as always. I've changed around, so tomorrow's going to be the minifig video. I've changed it to minifig Thursdays, and I'm going to do the city Friday instead, just because I needed a bit of extra time this week, as I was actually building my city update on Generic Stud stream last night, and I hadn't had time to finish it at the weekend because of all these live streams. But on Sunday, like Greg said, we are doing something special. So me and Greg are starting a new stream now called London to Manchester. I'll post some Instagram stuff on it tomorrow, showing you what we're doing. This week we're going to be building. Is it the Jags? We're going to do the Jags, aren't we? The Jags.
Jags.
So what we're doing is on a Sunday, just before work the next day, we're going to do a couple of hours. I don't know when are we thinking of starting it, Greg? 6, 7?
I think 6 o'clock would be straight after Hive, but I think 7 is kind of nice. It's
7
later.
Now we can get some tea then as well.
Yeah, exactly.
9, 10ish on a Sunday. And what we're going to do is that we're going to start doing this and then review the sets or compare the sets together. So if the stream's on mine that week, then the review will be on LBB's the week after, and then the live stream will be on Greg's for the following one, and then vice versa. So we'll kind of tell you on Instagram. So if you subscribe to us on Instagram, that'll help as well. But we're also promoting it in our other videos as well going forward. But yeah, that's a new collab we're doing, London to Manchester. So that should be quite a good laugh. And we'll probably have some guests on there as well. Every now and then, and stuff like
I
that.
hope one day there is London to International Space Station. I'm hoping out that one of us.
Maybe there will.
Maybe
Maybe
I'm going to be working on a city, so I'm going to be picking Chris's brains. I'm going to be picking everybody's brains when it comes to building a city, because in my Lego haul that comes out tomorrow, there is a glimpse, and I mean a glimpse of something that is going to be one of the first.
Please do London Underground. That's my only request. London Underground, be perfect.
I think Bricklicker lost his internet. Sorry, so I just want to say Bricklicker's doing a minifig Friday for this week apparently, and doing a full CMF. But I've still got don't threat, guys. The videos are all there. It's just I've moved 2 around just to change.
No, I remember, Chris. Once I jokingly said to you I was going to do a minifig Thursday, just so I called the Thursday with an F. Thursday, just for a joke.
I'm taking it.
My idea, folks. He's nicked my idea.
Go to your lawyer, Greg. Go to your lawyer. Get him done for it.
Yeah, I know a lot of good lawyers, and Chris knows I know a lot of good lawyers as well.
Just a few. But I know a lot.
We have to sign a contract every time we go on a Greg stream.
We'll come to your house, mate. With
We
my
have, to sign
I'm not where you live.
we have to sign an NDA every time we join one of Greg's streams.
Oh yeah, it's because he's so horrible off the stream. Seriously, he's absolutely
honestly, right? He says there's nice hors d'oeuvres and agreements. It's just like bread and cheese. And
Folks, they're all beavers. That's why they're moderators. Beavers.
So also this week, don't forget, guys, there's going to be Manchester Calling on Friday. It's going to be great.
Please, Greg, I beg at Christmas, please do Antarctica Calling, please.
And
North Pole Calling.
I might, you know what? I might do a Hoth Calling or something like that one day.
That'd be great. We could do that for the 40 years of Empire. There you go. Oh, there's a secret.
There's the secret.
Oh, I could do Venator Calling. Ooh. Jar Jar Calling.
No,
it's going to be a city. Or Mos Eisley Calling. That could be a thing one day.
Max Rebo Calling, greatest DJ of all time. Max Rebo Calling.
You put him as your favourite character from the original trilogy.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Great. Right. For those who don't know, I do an Instagram thing where it's like, name your favourite character of each thing. And I did a joke version. So I put Rush Clovis as the best Clone Wars character. Max Rebo was my favourite character from the original trilogy. I think I put Borg Gullet, my favourite prequel character, the monster from Rogue One. I put Boolia, my favourite serial character, the guy with the horns in Rise of Skywalker.
No one.
I put a favourite.
Type it in. Type in Max Rebo Robot Chicken, because there's there's a CD collection of all his hits, and it's the best.
As my favourite Rebels character, I put Dave Filoni as Stormtrooper. I put the Client as the best Mando character. I put, for Resistance, because I don't like the show, I put a character who apparently only has like 10 seconds of dialogue, my favourite character. And then they're like, who's your favourite character of all time? And I just put Quill. And then recommend friends, I just put I Have Spoken.
I love your 2003 Clone Wars favourite character was Padme Amidala, who literally wasn't even in the show.
Yes, he is in that. Isn't it like when Anakin's going off to space on Horizon? You see
that is a good show. If anybody wants to watch that and you don't have Disney Plus, just watch the 2003 one. It's hilarious. Yeah, I love that scene where I watched it where there's that like big fight. I can't remember which planet it's on, but there's that clone that just takes out like 100 battle droids. He's like, we need backup, and then he just destroys everyone anyway.
It's so funny. And like Mace Windu takes out like 5,000 super battle droids just by punching them. It's so funny. Oh, the old Star. There's some funny stuff out there. Oh man, it's like I watched this as a kid. I thought this was great. What was I thinking?
Hey, I watch Power Rangers, mate, and it's literally cardboard cities that they destroy in it. It's the worst thing. Right, anyway, with that, we'll say bye. Thanks everyone for watching. And don't forget Friday streams, Saturday streams, Sunday streams, and everything else. And go check out everyone in the chat, like Greg says in his streams. Go check out other people. It's always great to get new subscribers. Go check out the guys who have been on the podcast. It's always a podcast. On the stream, it's always good to go check out their channels. They're all doing some good stuff. So we'll catch you later.
Good to see you.
We have some time